Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Pokemon Gold. We are here on Victory Road now, and I don't know the path actually. Ha! I knew it. That little rock. I'm really good at that, I feel like. I get super lucky. So I'm not really good at it. It's lucky, but whatever. Anyway. So we're on Victory Road. We're going to be fighting a lot of really high-level Pokemon before we get to the Elite Four, which I feel like could be trouble, but we'll see how it goes. We'll spend some time grinding in here in between videos as well, like after I get through. Actually, you know what? I should have probably fought him just so we could level up Espeon one more. Let's see. What level are all these guys at? 30 something? That's not bad. For the most part, I feel like the Pokemon that we're going to be facing here are all going to be around this same level, and then most of the Elite Four are going to be between level 30 and 40 something, I think. But then the champion is going to be a little tougher. We'll worry about that when we get there, though. I just wanted to get the XP for this. Just level up one more. Boom, bada boom. Brilliant. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some serious grinding up, I think. I'm not sure exactly the way out of this. And what's weird, too, is I think Victory Road, I don't think there's any legendary Pokemon here. No, there wouldn't be, because there's only the 5, right? The legendary beasts, which we haven't even gone after, by the way. I need to look into that. The legendary beasts, Ho-Oh and Lugia are the only ones. Celebi's not even available. That's a crystal thing. Ooh, and Onyx. If I wanted Steelix, I could go for that, but oh man. It's crazy to think how much time and effort we've put into these games and how much we've all talked and how much you guys have taught me. And the journey's not even over yet. So once we beat the Elite Four, we still have much to do. Aside from going after the legendary Pokemon, I want to grab that Lapras as well. In that one cave, Union Cave, I think. I want to go after that, and then we have a whole other region to explore, sort of. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm really excited to go back to Kanto and just kind of like see what's up. Kanto. But at the same time, like there's not really much to do there except take on the gym leaders, which is okay, you know. That's fine, I figure. That's all we really want to do. But it would have been nice if there was some quests there. Considering they've sort of like shoved a lot of good Pokemon in Gen 2 over on the Kanto side, you know? I feel like this rock has something. No? Damn. Yeah, there's not really a puzzle in here, is there? I'm still getting over that sore throat situation. My voice is so raspy. I don't even like, after recording as many videos as I have, I feel like I recognize the sound of my own voice. And I don't know, the last day or so, I feel like I just don't recognize it because of the raspiness. Oh me, oh my. I've also been looking really closely at like the progression of the channel lately between like the YouTube shorts and the video uploads and stuff. Pokemon Gold is like, actually Pokemon Yellow, Blue, and Gold, or sorry, Blue, Yellow, and Gold in that order, the last 3 playthroughs that I've done are like on track to be some of the most successful playthroughs I've ever had. There's a bunch of playthroughs I've got up that have been around for a very long time, and so they've accumulated views over the years, but somehow Blue, Yellow, and Gold are just like blowing up. Hey, an Ursaring. Looks like he's got a little nutsack hanging there. I know it's his tail, but like it's just a weird position for it. It's like a little right up in there. But I feel like somehow these playthroughs have like gotten picked up by, yeah, I don't care about this anyway. I've gotten picked up by YouTube and then pushed around. And it's not like we're not seeing thousands of views or anything per video. It's like 200 and some views per video, which is pretty good for me, I think. And I'm really happy about that. And I keep looking at that. I know I brought this up before, so this isn't exactly new information. But I don't know. I'm excited. Like, I think it's really cool. Just the community growing. We've got some new stuff going on in the Discord server. People are super excited to be talking to each other there. I love that I can pull up the Discord. This is my favorite things, because I said this before, but this is like something that I've been looking forward to when I set up Discord, is I really wanted there to be a community that could like carry on without me. Not that I, you know, don't want to be there. I just mean like I can step away from Discord and like, you know, do some other things and then come back and then just see like people carrying on conversations and talking about different video games and different projects and all that. I'm very active there, and I check it every single day, and I talk in it every single day. So it's not like when I say step away, I mean like if I need to go poop or something and I come back and it's like, oh, okay, they didn't need me to continue on. People are making friends and are, happy to be there, but This guy. Hold it. Are you gonna take the Pokemon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon with me. I'm invincible. Mark, I challenge you. Interesting. God, I hate this guy. Such a bag of D. Seriously. Ah, crap. I was hoping he wasn't going to use Sneasel first. Our level advantage should mean that Swift and Quick Attack can do some decent damage to him, though. Might not be a one-hit KO, but it'll be close. Super effective. Yeah, 7 HP is super effective. Alright, Silver. You freaking idiot. Freaking clown. Freaking red-haired goof. Just kidding, nothing against red-hairs. Golbat. We'll mix it up. I'm gonna change it around. I want to remind Silver that each one of his Pokemon sucks against each one of my Pokemon. I like how he says he's invincible with, like, level 30s. Oh, this friggin' idiot. Level 30s, level 30s. I don't know. Anyway. Magneton. Who do we have that can do well against Magneton? Kind of sucks, but no one. Well, I guess Scizor is not a flying type, so he'd be okay. Kingdra's got the water. Ampharos is electric, so he's neutral. Furret's neutral. Oh, okay. Throw Scizor out there real fast. I want to see how he can fare. What's our level 2 with Scizor? Is he low? 36. Yeah. Didn't do as much as I expected. Ugh. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's see, Rock Smash, Full Swipe, Cut. I don't know how Rock Smash does. Let's see. It's either gonna do very little or a lot. Okay. It was like barely anything. I have paralyzed heals. I don't know why I'm using these. Full heals is kind of a waste. We'll buy more once we get to the plateau. It's not doing a lot of damage. We're okay. But we're not, we're kind of in the same boat. We're sort of like equally matched here. Oh my god, you little a-hole. Knock it off. Seriously, this guy. It's just a constant rinse and repeat here. Ugh, don't Thunder Wave me again. Ah, come on. Yeah, thank you, God, for that. Seriously. Get out of my face. Yeah, we'll switch up. Let's see. I need to give Kingdra the Dragon Scale to hold. I'll never get tired of that, that's for sure. Dragon Breath is such a good move. Ooh, you survived it, and you KO'd yourself, okay. Not exactly a smart decision, but what do I know? I'm gonna throw Furret out there. I feel like Kadabra, definitely strong. Not exactly a great type matching, but I want to give Furret a little attention. I love that little pile of sand that just gets like stacked up. That's so good. For solid attack. And then I kicked you right in the junk. Yeah, Furret did a lot of damage. Well done, buddy. Also, too, just as a small little reminder, So I've been keeping track. I've been saying this over the past couple of days or past couple of videos, what our subscriber count is, just because I'm really excited to hit the 10,000 mark. We are at 9,958. 42 more subscribers. And we will be there. I kind of want to throw Ho out there just as kind of like a flex on him. Meganium looks so good in this game. I wish the shiny was better. Just because it kind of sucks that it's just like a yellow tint. It's not a terrible shiny. It's just like, I feel like there should be a lot of attention given to shinies that are of starter Pokemon. You know what I mean? Starter Pokemon deserve to have really good looking shiny variants. Not just like a little twinge of yellow or like a darker palette or something. It's just stupid. I couldn't win. I gave it everything I had. What you possess and what I lack. I'm getting to understand what that Dragon Master said to me. Yeah, dude, you suck. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm gonna find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you, and I'll beat you down with all my power. Huh. You keep at it until then. Alright, whatever. Ew. Oh, it's Mr. Mime. I was like, who is that nasty little person? Oh, it's Mr. Mime. That makes sense. Okay, I want to see what this... What are you here for? That's an Abra? Oh my god. Oh. Ah, you're challenging the Elite Four. Are you sure you're ready? If you need to train some more, my Abra can help you. It can teleport you home. Oh. No, I'm okay. Okay. The best of luck to you. Is that necessary, though? I kind of feel like... I don't know. It's weird, right? Okay, so we have antidotes. Let's go ahead and toss all these. Paralyzed heals. Let's toss all these because we can buy full heals. So we don't need any of these anymore. Awakenings. Yeah, we don't need... I overdid it on buying those. Burn heals. Ice heal. Oh my god, why did I buy so many? I guess I just wanted to have them just to have them, but... Ether, max elixir. Restores PP of one move. Fully restores PP of one move. Fully restores a PP of one Pokemon. Okay, max revive, escape rope, sacred ash. That's important. Burnt berry. Max potions are dumb because, like, what's the point? Never melt ice. I don't really care about that. Dragon Fang, I'll keep onto that. Rare candy. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy that. I guess we don't even really need... Well... I'll buy more of these. But I feel like full restores are where it's at. Ultra Balls. Buy 20 more of those. Cool. Alright, so there's that. Let's see. I think right now we need to probably go back and do a little bit of grinding. I think that's really what we should do at this point. There's not really anything else going on in this video except for some grinding and then whatever conversations I think of at that time. So go ahead and save it. And then we'll do some grinding in here and then we'll chat. And I'm only doing this because this episode is particularly short, so I'll do some grinding and then I'll do some more in between videos, but I might as well just kind of look around. I don't think there's really anything else going on in here, because there's nothing really special for us to go after, but we'll keep an eye on it. Ooh, a RHYHORN. Ah, that's a bummer. I kind of want that, because I really want to ride on, but he doesn't really have a place on the team right now. You know what? I'm not getting... Hold on. Why did I do that? Let's go ahead and move Espeon out of there. I need to go see Mr. Pokemon 2 and get the experience. There's so many things I need to do. Kingra's good. Scizor needs to get a little bit of attention here. Ampharos needs some attention. Furret and Ho-Oh need some. Everybody needs to be up to around level 45 for now, I think. That's probably what we should do. I'm gonna put Furret at the front. Just for the time and just kind of build him up a little bit while we're looking around in here and see if there's anything else. So what do you do? So you drop me here, but what is this? What is TM26? Is this a good one? Let's take a look and see what this is. Earthquake. It is a good one. Who can learn that? Ho-Oh can learn it? That's weird. That's weird that Ho-Oh can learn that. Nothing else seems that interesting to me, though. I knew there was something here in a max potion. It's just a random guess. Got lucky. Alright, and then we just bounce back over here. So that's where we were. Huh. Yeah, it's a bummer there's not really much going on in this place. I would think that there would be some more things to do here, but I guess there really is no desire for that. Man. Oh, okay. So, I'm trying to think, like, okay, so something else that's been kind of going on. It's not really a big thing or anything like that. This fight's going to take forever because Furret is, like, really outclassed, I think. Oh, he did okay. Iron Tail did all right. So, I recently did a poll for some of the games that I wanted to play. There's a handful of games that I wanted to play, and I chose 4, but there's actually more than that. Like, so there's a handful of games that I'm going to get through, hopefully by the end of the year. So I really wanted to get through the Spyro the Dragon trilogy, both the original and the remakes, which I think are the Reignited, I think is what it is. I never played Reignited, I have it, but I wanted to do the originals first. So that's one thing that I wanted to do is Spyro. Another thing I wanted to do was Metal Gear Solid, the first 3, and then maybe do the 4th one. They're working on some remakes for those anyway, or like not even remakes, but sorry, HD remaster collections. But I wanted to play those before that came out, so I'm, you know, sort of thinking about that. I really want to do Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, all the games from 1 to 3. There's a collection that I have on my shelf back here. You can kind of see it right in there. It's unopened. I've got the entire collection, and I think it comes with like the cutscenes of some games. Like, I guess there's a couple of games that were on like handheld that didn't really make a lot of sense. So they just like remastered all the cutscenes and put them together like one long movie. So I really wanted to like talk about that. I'm gonna do a video, like it's literally gonna be a video of us watching a cutscene. Like that's gonna be the whole playthrough. It's just like that a long friggin' episode. That's gonna be really weird, but it's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that works. So I want to do Kingdom Hearts. I really wanted to do some Star Wars games. There's 5 games that I really want to play. The Force Unleashed 1, The Force Unleashed 2, Shadows of the Empire, and then the newer games, which was Fallen Order and Fallen Survivor. Really wanted to play those. And then I really wanted to also jump into Halo. I wanted to play those on Legendary. Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach. I wanted to do those. I was going to wait for 4 and 5 because I don't really care about those games that much. But the original 3, ODST, and Reach, I think would be a lot of fun. I would love to do that. I did not get Halo Infinite because that whole thing was a freaking disaster. But those games I wanted to play. But after the poll that I put on YouTube, after Pokemon is done, after Gen 2 is done, we're going to be jumping into Spyro the Dragon, I think, which I'm really excited for. We got like between 70 and 80 votes on it. Last time I looked, it was like at 75. So we got a whole bunch of people that voted, and I think it was a tight race across the board, but I think Spyro is at like 33%. So 1/3 wanted Spyro, and then it was kind of divvied up between everything else. I'm just going to run if you're not going to freaking win this fight. Bert, what are you doing, man? You're not even... Yeah, you're already confused, fool. Yeah, strength and just smash him. I imagine little tiny Furret is picking up a giant boulder and just smashing it over Golbat's face. Oh, come on. You have 2 Confuse moves, Confuse Ray and Supersonic. Dirtbag Golbat. Alright, I'm just going to use a full restore. Which is dumb, but I'll just buy another one. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Does that also cure me of confusion? It must, I guess. Cool. For once he gets to level 40. So anyway, I don't know. I'm excited about all that, but I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret ahead of time. Trying to learn rest? No, we don't need that. So I have a plan for how I'm going to do the rest of the Pokemon games. And I sort of screwed up, like with how I did them in the first place. So the first one I ever did, let's just do a little recap and I'll get to my plan. The first one I ever did was Pokemon Red version. And then I jumped into Crystal because I'm stupid. I have no idea why I did that. I don't know why I went from Red to Crystal. I was excited to play Crystal, but I probably should have just jumped into Gold or Silver right after that. Ideally, in a perfect world, what I should have done, what I would have liked to have done, is played one game in each generation up to Gen 5, because I wanted to focus on those first, because those are all Game Boy games. And DS, but still, handheld game, whatever. I consider DS Game Boy. But it would have been those 5 games, or 5 generations. Then go back, and then do the opposites. So we start with Red, and then we go to Ruby, and then, you know, whatever. And then we go back, and then we would go to Blue, and then we go to Sapphire, and then whatever. And then once all that was done, I wanted to go back and just do the remasters or the remakes. I didn't do that. The order in which I played the games was a little broken and confusing. I don't know why I did it this way, but the order of the games is just sort of out of whack. And so now, in Gen 2, I am going to Gold, or getting through Gold as you're watching this. But I already have a Crystal playthrough up, and that one got corrupt, and I'm really bummed by that, because I lost the save file there. And I bring this up every so often because I get a lot of people asking me about that. I get a lot of people asking me, are you ever going to go back and replay Crystal? Are you ever going to go back and replay Crystal? And it's just like, it's constant, because people really want to see that. And I keep putting it off mainly because the majority of my playthrough is already up. I don't know. I have to look. I don't think I got to the gym leaders, but I did. Did I beat the Elite Four? I don't remember. So there's 29 videos there. No, we got to Blackthorn. I got the Master Ball, and then we got to Kanto. Yeah, I never beat the Elite Four in that one. Very interesting. I didn't realize that I never got to the Elite Four. Okay, well, that makes sense. So I never got to the Elite Four. So now in my Gold playthrough, I'm further along in Crystal. And it's a bummer because I don't have a Silver playthrough up, but I think what I'm going to do is after Gold, we're going to go back and start Crystal all over again. And that's going to be a very interesting thing to do because I've never done that before, where I've taken an existing playthrough and replayed something else. That was never part of the plan. That was never something that I wanted to do on YouTube. I never wanted to do a playthrough and then replay it and have the exact same playthrough up on YouTube. I thought that would be weird. But because Gold and Silver are so similar, I decided, you know what, I'm going to put off Silver and we'll just do that one like way later. We'll do that one like way down the road. Because now we have a Red, Blue, and Yellow playthrough. So I'm not going to go back to Gen 1 for a very long time unless there's like some unique like ROM hack or something out there that we come across that catches my attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Gold and then I'm going to do Crystal. So you guys are hearing it here first. We're going to do Crystal next. I haven't even shared this in my Discord. I haven't even shared this in my in the community tab of YouTube, which is usually where I make these sorts of announcements. Either the announcement section, the announcement section of my Discord, and or the community section of YouTube. But I decided to share that in this video because this video is kind of boring. There's not really much going on because we're just like, the only thing we did is we just faced our rival and then he peaced out. So, but yeah, we're gonna do Crystal next, and then get through all that. And I'm excited about that for two reasons. One, because it's the first time I've ever done like a replay, but also it's gonna be I'm gonna play as the female this time. I've never played as a female character, and I don't know. Like, I'm sure it's not like that different, but I'm curious as to see like what sort of nuance there is between the male experience and the female experience. And I think her name is Chris, right? And Crystal. So we're going to be Chris and Crystal. And I'm excited about that because I've never played as a female player before. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to beat that one. And I really think that there is going to be a lot of opportunity for channel growth with that one too. Because people keep asking me like, why are you playing Gold over Crystal? I'm like, well, I want to do all the games eventually. But right now, my focus has just been on to do one of Gen 2 games and then pretend like the old Crystal playthrough never existed. Now that Crystal playthrough is special because it's old. It's one of my first playthroughs in the channel. The very first complete playthrough I ever did was Pokemon Red, and then Crystal was right after that. So there is a lot of sentimental value with that Crystal playthrough, despite the fact that I didn't complete it. And then it's going to be even more special because we're going to have a second playthrough of the same game on the channel side by side. I still have to figure out how I'm going to differentiate between the two, like in the titles. Like, am I going to call it, I don't know, Pokemon Crystal 2023 replay, 2023 playthrough. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're going to call it. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that all goes down. But I'm excited to revisit that since so many people have asked for it. So you asked for it, I'm going to do that next. And then after Crystal, we'll take a break from Pokemon for a little bit and then do some other stuff. And then we'll come back to Pokemon and then go into Gen 3. So the plan will be wrap up Gold and then immediately jump into Crystal. And then that'll take over probably the next month of playthroughs, next month or so of playthroughs. Because I think we're at 30 some odd episodes in Gold. And I imagine Crystal will probably be a little bit longer. Just because it changes some things and you can get Celebi. So there'll be at least one more video about getting Celebi in that one. And then I'll look around and see if there's any other unique things that we want to do in Crystal. So we'll do that. And then once Crystal is done, we're going to do Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2, and Spyro 3. And then I haven't quite decided whether or not I want to jump into the Reigniteds right after that. That's a long time. That's a long time to spend on Spyro. 6 games. I want to do the original trilogy, which they're not particularly long, but I don't think, I mean, doing the original trilogy and then doing the remake trilogy might be, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be it's going to be fun, but I think it's going to be long. We'll see. We'll see. Considering there's 75 votes that contributed and the majority of them went to Spyro, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But I have a scare. I'm worried about this though, is that there's been a lot of attention on the channel for Pokemon stuff. Now, I've been very lucky that while we're doing Gold and then the blue and yellow playthroughs are still getting interaction and views and comments, but the Gold one is obviously the present one, so people are really liking that. But I'm a little worried that if I sidestep Pokemon for a little while, that people are going to be like, oh, he's not doing Pokemon anymore. Let's just get out of here. Like, I'm worried about that because I'm not a Pokatuber. I hate that term. I'm not a Pokemon only YouTuber, and I'm not going to pigeonhole myself into one specific game. We've talked about this. But I also don't want the momentum of the channel to take a massive nosedive because I decided to play something else. But I think it's a risk that I have to take because I have to stay focused. My channel is all about nostalgia and classic games, and that just happens to be a lot of Pokemon stuff because I love Pokemon. It's not my main thing, despite the name I go by and my logo and everything. It's not my main thing. But there's other things that I want to play. But we'll come back to it. I think we're gonna toggle between franchises. We'll do Spyro for a little while because I feel like Blue, Yellow, Gold, Crystal, that's 4 games of Pokemon, like back to back to back. That's a lot. Which is why I had to take a break from the scary stuff that I do on my channel. Because as a reminder, I typically do 2 videos a day at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. And the 10 p.m. ones are always the Mark After Dark scary stuff. And I haven't done any of those in a little while because I wanted to do another playthrough other than Pokemon. So I decided to do 2 playthroughs side by side, which was Pokemon and then Ocarina of Time, which we then beat, and then Majora's Mask, which I'm playing through right now alongside Gold. So I've got 2 videos a day, 10 a.m. and noon. 10 a.m. is Pokemon and noon is Majora's Mask right now. And then once Majora's Mask is done, I'm going to go back to scary stuff, I think. I'm still kind of figuring it out. But I'm also playing an Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind playthrough. That's coming out at 12:30 p.m. every Wednesday as part of Morrow Wednesday. And that's a special thing because those videos are 2 to 3 hours long usually. Sometimes they're around 1 hour 45 minutes, but most of the time they're about 2 hours or longer. And so I'm like, okay, that's enough per week, I think, to cover that. Because you think about it, what? Most of the episodes that I upload for playthroughs are 30 minutes. So what? That's 210. Yeah, 210 minutes a week. I don't know, whatever. So I don't know. It's sort of kind of evens out a little bit. I just don't want to do a daily. Holy crap! Seriously? Almost wiped me out. Oh come on, dude. Yeah, don't lick my freaking furret. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to do daily uploads of Morrowind. I feel like that might be a bit much. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out the future of the channel right now. 9,959 subscribers. We got one more sub while we're chilling here. That's pretty dope. I'm excited about that. I've been putting all of my energy and all of my focus into YouTube lately. I'm not doing anything really with TikTok. I'm not doing anything with Snapchat. I don't think anybody really is. I'm not doing anything with Twitter. I'm not doing anything with Instagram. There's so many socials, and I'm just like, dude, does anybody really care about all that stuff? Like, I don't really talk about my Twitter. I don't talk about any of my socials all that much, and I don't get a lot of followers there anyway because my profiles are private, so people are turned off by following, which is whatever, dude. I don't care. I think most people that follow me just want to be on YouTube, just want to be a part of that. Like, I don't really care to have you guys like migrate and move around and transfer socials and just be all. It's just too much, man. Plus, Twitter just seems to be like a really jank place right now. I don't think there's a good social platform yet that can accurately and safely represent its users without having all that extra gunk in there. Like, I want a social media platform that like is simple and straightforward and to the point. I want to be able to share pictures and text, which are all things you can do on a lot of these channels, socials, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. But the problem is it's like overwhelmed by content I just don't want to participate in. I don't like right-wing propaganda in my face. I don't like people's OnlyFans in my face. I don't like, I don't know. I don't care about those sorts of things. So none of the social platforms that I would care to advertise are ones that like I want to even spend time on. Don't get me wrong, you know. I mean, I don't like, people have the freedom to do whatever they want on social media. That's fine. I don't have a problem with like the content existing, even though I think some of it needs to kind of like scale back a little bit. My problem really stems from the fact that I just don't want there to be an overwhelming amount of like suggested ads coming in that form to me. I don't know. I just don't, how am I supposed to be able to deliver good quality content on social platforms if I'm just not into the platform, you know? It's whatever. But YouTube I like. I wish there was more features. I wish YouTube had like the community tab. They just turned that into like the new Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That should do a lot of damage as a fighting move against him because he's normal. What? Oh, it's probably because we're so close in level. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of potential. Oh, God. I'm so tired of being paralyzed all the time. There's a lot of potential, I think, for YouTube. I'm surprised they didn't even do this. To, like, capitalize on a social platform and a timeline and everything. I mean, you already have, like, a somewhat decent amount. Wait, did I use the wrong thing? No, we're okay. Like, we already have sharing pictures, polls, likes, dislikes. I mean, the foundation is there. If you made the community tab and just rip that out as being its own individual app for YouTube, like just call it YouTube Comms or YouTube Community. I don't know, just call it Community. I don't know. I think I was thinking about this, like if I had the ability to make my perfect social media platform, I would just buy poster.com, which actually, is that for movie posters? poster.com. What does that do? I bet that's probably like $1 million. Oh my God, it's interesting. So there, poster.com is like not even being used. It's like, it's just a redirector. That's funny. I would just do poster.com and then anytime someone, you know, posts something, you can just say post it, because it was a really weird thing at first when people were using Twitter and it was like this person tweeted, that person tweeted. It just sounds really funky and weird. But like if you have poster.com, P-O-S-T-E-R, it's like, oh, Mark posted, oh, Will Smith posted, you know, like it just rolls off the tongue so well. And I was really hoping that someone just would snag that and just keep it simple, dude. Just keep it simple. Like treat it like 2010 Twitter. Like that's the goal. 2010 Twitter. And then, you know, just keep it clean, keep it simple. Just have, oh God, this is gonna take forever. Worry about this later. I'm not gonna, yeah, we'll grind with this later. This is gonna take way too long. I don't want to deal with this. I feel like that would just be a really good way to go, you know. But what do I know? I'm not a billionaire toying with people's lives through social media. But anyway, whatever. I don't know. I didn't really have too much to talk about in this episode. I just wanted to kill some time, do some grinding, and I'll focus on that more on my own in between videos. But for now, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Gold. We'll continue tomorrow where we take on the Elite Four and then head through all of Kanto and, you know, see what we got ahead of us. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Gold. If you enjoyed the video, you can show your love, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server, as we talked about. If you would like to be a part of that community, you can chat with me directly. As I said, I'm very active there. So if you want to talk about Pokemon or something else, whatever, I'm available. Just at me anytime. Otherwise, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Gold. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I'll see you later.